Audio is often overlooked when producing video, mainly because it seems like common sense. You point the recorder at the sound source and you're good to go, right? Unfortunately, there's a good bit more to it than that. So let's look through some of the different microphone options and how to use them in the field. Let's first start with a scene.
What class are you teaching this semester? I'm teaching television production.
So this was captured with just the camera audio, and we can hear a lot of things in this noisy space besides our speakers. We have other people talking around them, there's the cafe going on behind. So our job is to zero in on just the sound source we want, and in that case, it's our two speakers. So what we'll do now is add a shotgun microphone to our camera. It's battery powered, so be sure to turn it on first, and it's also a directional mic, meaning it's going to limit what it records only to what it is pointed at.
What class were you teaching this semester?
I'm teaching public speaking. What about you?
I'm teaching television production.
Okay, so definitely improvement, but we still are hearing everything the mic is pointed at, which, yes, is our speakers, but it's also everything going on behind them, especially the cafe and that noise back there. We have a wide distance between our speakers and the microphone attached to the camera, which creates more opportunity for noise to get in the way. So what we can do is narrow it down a little bit more with a boom microphone. Like the shotgun, it is battery powered, and it is a directional microphone. It's also attached to this extendable pole, which is going to allow us to get the microphone much closer to our speakers by pointing it right overhead.
What class were you teaching this semester?
I'm teaching public speaking. What about you?
I'm teaching television production.
We can hear that it's pretty similar to the shotgun, but we're able to get a little closer and crucially eliminate that background noise by pointing it straight down. The boom mic can be a little bit difficult as you need somebody to hold it, but it is especially great for dialogue scenes. So we've been using the camera as our primary recorder, but we can expand some of our options by switching up to a separate sound recorder, in this case a Zoom H4. Now there's a built-in microphone at the top here, but the better option is to plug in a different microphone to the recorder. So let's go with these handheld microphones.
What class were you teaching this semester?
I'm teaching public speaking. What about you?
I'm teaching television production.
We can hear that we've got excellent sound now, but having giant microphones in the shot is certainly an unnatural look. So it's good for interviews, but definitely not a lot of types of scenes. It can also be a big issue if your speakers don't take care to hold the mic directly up to their mouths.
So, what class were you teaching this semester?
I'm teaching public speaking. What about you?
I'm teaching television production.
So a less cumbersome and conspicuous option is the lavalier mic. In this case, our mics are pinned right to our speakers, and they transmit to the recorder via separate devices, a transmitter attached to them and a receiver attached to the recorder.
What class were you teaching this semester?
I'm teaching public speaking. What about you?
I'm teaching television production.
Again, the sound is quite good, though this is a lot of equipment to keep track of. And that's about it. So a lot of options for you, but the important thing to remember is no matter the recorder, keep in mind the environment and the sound source you want to capture, and then fit the recording tool to the job.